Alright, so this is going to be our lecture number 42, and in this particular video I would be discussing addition of two binary numbers. So in the last video we have done the addition for two decimal numbers. So if you have not watched that video, that is the base for addition of any kind of base, octal, binary, or even decimal. So that is the prerequisite part, because I'm not going to explain the same logic in this particular video. I will be just reusing the logic. After explaining that, reusing logic. So that is the recommendation from my side. So if you are done with the previous one, previous videos, so now let me explain the today's solution, what we are going to see. So this is the explanation for the last one. Now what we have to do, we have to see binary to binary addition. Fine. So in the last video, while adding two decimal numbers, what we have done, if you can remember, 1, 2 and 3. So we used to take remainder of these two, like we used to pick the last digit, and we would simply add this 5. And if there is any carry, then we used to store 1 in a carry variable and add that carry into the next result, which is 1 here. So 1 plus 0 is 1. And if we were having carry, then we used to add here also. So in this case we do not have a carry, then we just have to simply write this way. Let us say we were having 1 plus 2 7, 12 and plus 7, so we have to add these. Let us say 9, not 7. So 9 plus 2 is 11. So in this case we are having 1 carries, then we used to store 1 in the carry variable, and so here 1 plus 1 is 0 plus 1, so 2. Is it really 2? Yes, so it is 21. Fine. So now we will use the same logic here also. So let us say we have to add these two numbers, 1 0 1 0 and 0 1. Fine. So what we would done is, we have to do is, we were adding these two numbers. Let us say 0 plus 1 is 1. So we would, in our last video, we used to check whether the result of these two numbers are greater or equal to the base in which we are adding. So previously we were having the base 10, that's why we were checking with 10, and now we are having base 2, which is the base for binary. So now we would check with 2 whether the result of these two numbers are greater than or equal to 2 or not. So in this case we do not have any, we do not have this case, this 1 is less than the base, so we would add 1 here, and we do not have any carry, so 1 plus 0 is 1, so 1 0. Fine. So we would get this as the answer. So let us say now we have 1 0 1 0 and we have to add this one. Fine. So what we would do, 0 plus, let us say we have 1 here also. Fine. So 1, we would take these two digits. So 1 plus 1 is 2, which is greater or equal to the base, if you can see here. Fine. So it is equal to 2. Then what, in this case what we used to do, we used to subtract the base from the result which we got. So here the result is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2 na? So 2 minus base, which is 2. Then we would write 0 here, and we would take 1 as the carry. Fine. So again 1 plus 1 is 2 plus the carry, which is 3. So 3 is also greater than 2. Then what we would do, we would subtract the base from the result. 3 minus base, now it is 1. Then, and also we would again add 1, we would take 1 as the carry. So this is carry. So this is the result. We have to write 1 here. So now we have 0 0 here. This part I have already explained in my previous video, so you must have to watch the previous video. So 0 plus 0 is 0 plus carry, which is 1. So now we would add 1 here, and we would not check this condition because 1 is not greater than 2, and 1 plus 0, and in this case if the result is not greater than the carry, then we would update the carry as 0. So 1 plus 0 is 0, sorry, 1 plus 1 is 1 plus 0, which is carry, so 1. So we would get this result. Let us say we have done the right addition or not. So this is the binary for 1 0 1 0. So it is 8 2 1. So 3, it is 11 plus 3. Yes, so 11 plus 3, 14. So let us see the decimal of this. 8, 4 and 2. Yes, 8 plus 6 is 14. So we have done the right addition. So I was just checking for my confirmation, nothing else. So the logic we just I wanted to explain here is, we have already done, or we have already made this particular program using this particular logic. The only difference is we just have to replace the base with 2. Previously we were having the base 10. Now we just have to replace base value with 2. And the remaining part we are already, like, we have already done. So this is the code for decimal addition, if you are following from my previous videos. So now what we are having here, let us explain here also. So we are having number 1 in A, number 2 in B, and carry initially is 0, and result is also 0, and power we are taking just to get the result in the correct form, just to reverse the result in the correct form. So if you are confused with the power, then you should watch my previous video, because this is time consuming and I'm not gonna explain this logic again and again. So we are taking the result of last 2 digits addition with carry in the sum variable. So if sum is greater than 10, so here we were adding the decimal to decimal, that is why the base was 10, but here we are adding binary to binary, so base is 2. So we would write 2 here instead of 10, and we are subtracting result with base, which is 10. Now we have to replace this also with 2, and we are done. We do not have to do anything. We just have to replace these two numbers and we are done. So let us replace now. Fine. And also let me change the name of this functions also, because this is not decimal, this is binary addition, and I will have to change here also binary addition. Fine. So here what we are doing, we are checking with base 10. Now we have to check with base 2, which is the base for binary, and here we have to subtract 2 also. Fine, and we are done. So let us see whether this is going to work or not, rather giving kind of philosophy. So we would enter the same numbers which we have done, 1011 and 0011. So 1011 and 0011, or directly 11. So as you can see, we are getting the binary of 14, because this is the binary for 11, this is the binary for 3. So we would get result in 14, and 14 is in the binary form. So we are getting the correct output. Let us analyze the code also. Fine. So here what we are doing, actually I have already explained this whole code in my previous video, but it still I would explain a little bit here. So here we are having carry 0, and we are adding these two variables, and if the sum of these two large 2 digits is greater than the base, then we just have to I would say subtract the base from the result, so that we are in the range of the base. Fine. And carry is 1. So if the sum is not greater than the base, then we have to update the carry as 0, and just we have to add the result in our result variable, while after multiplying the power. Why power? Because let me explain here also. Let's say we are having 2 in the, let me explain also, 149 and 43. Fine. So let us say the addition of these two digits are 12. So we would write 2 here, and we would take 1 carry. So 4 plus 2, and result in this case is 2. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus this carry 9. So now if we directly add 9 into here, then we would get 11. But here in this case, what we have to get? We have to get 92. So how we would get 92? We will multiply 9 into 10 plus add this, so that we would get 92. So I have already explained this in my previous video, so you have to watch the previous video to get the clear understanding of this, but just I have given an oral idea about this. So we would get 9 here, and here is 0, so 1 plus 0 is 0, and we do not have any carry, so 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. So now if we, let us say here, if we directly add 92 plus 1, then we would get 93. But what we have to get? We have to get 192. Fine. So what we would do? We would multiply 1 with 100 and then we would add this 2. Fine. So then only we would get 192. So that is the logic that I have written here. We are multiplying the power with result and then adding the remaining result. And also we are increasing the power also with 10. So let us say previously it was having 10. So in the next iteration it would update to 100. In the next one it would update to 1000. So that's how it is going to proceed. And after, at the end, we are reducing the numbers with, let us say 1 2 3. So if the first iteration is done, then we just have to take care of this. So we are removing the last digit from the number in each time. Fine. So let me remove this because this is too messy. You just have to focus on the code. This is the explanation which is I have written on the board. Fine. So this was the whole explanation about the addition of two binary numbers. So if you are still having any confusion, then as I recommended to you, that you should watch my previous videos of adding the two decimal numbers, so that you should be having the clear cut information about the addition of these two numbers. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.